Well, no one ever expects that it could happen, but it does. I'm talking about divorce. Should it happen? What are some of the facts and myths surrounding it, especially when it comes to money? Family law attorney and partner at Jaburg Wilk, Larry Hirsch, is here to help us understand the facts. And Larry, I'm so glad that you're here today. And unfortunately, a lot of people are contemplating divorce right now. But you know, dispel this myth for us. Oh, sure. Well, I'm going to get half of everything. No worries.
Well, you might get half of everything, and you probably will get half of everything. But I think the biggest question is, what is half of everything? So think of it this way. It's the middle of summer, you're just got done hiking Camelback Mountain, and I'm offering you a half a glass of water. That sounds really great, doesn't it?
Right, I'm thirsty.
Sure. But you might ask the next question, which is, well, wait, how big is that glass of water? It could be this big, which should make you really happy. It could be this big, which is probably not going to make you so happy. And so that's one of the myths, is I'm just getting half, correct? Well, sure, but what is the size of the half you're getting, and what is the size of the whole?
Okay, what is everything? What exactly does that entail? When somebody comes in to see you, how do you recommend that they best be prepared for your first appointment?
Sure, the more that you can educate us, and it's not just me, it's any divorce lawyer, any lawyer for that matter, but the more you can educate us, the better. In other words, start looking at and going back years, credit card statements, bank statements, retirement statements, brokerage statements. You look at your insurance policies, find out how much it is that you are really spending, how much the family's really spending, and you want to look for abnormal expenditures, especially from, for example, the retirement account. You might have thought you had $200,000 in your 401k. You come to find, when you finally look at it, that there's $40,000. Well, where did that money go? If you can at least highlight some of those things for us prior to coming in, you've made our job much easier, and you've made your bill much less expensive. Okay,
that's important to do. And let's talk about this, because a lot of people will come in thinking that, I drive a Porsche and I have a Chanel bag, and we're millionaires. And so many people, men and women, come to you, and a lot of them have absolutely no clue what their finances are.
Unfortunately, that's absolutely correct. So many people have a community estate that's built on debt. And that's why, if you're not being prepared and you're not looking at what is the debt service of the community, what are our realistic debt obligations that we're paying each month, sometimes these can come as huge surprises to people if not prepared properly.
And speaking of debt, what would be your best recommendation? Because at the end of the day, when the divorce is final and the debt has been, if there is any, split up, and you think, you're scot-free. I've got my half to pay, he's got his half to pay. I don't have to worry about anything. That's not necessarily true, you say.
Well, people conceptually think, let's assume we've got $20,000 of unsecured credit card debt. Well, husband's going to take 10, I'm going to take 10, we're all going to go on our merry way. The problem is that the bank doesn't necessarily care about your divorce decree. And so let us assume that husband doesn't pay his $10,000, then that's going to affect your credit. So one of the things we do love to try and do is find how to liquidate an asset and pay off some of that unsecured debt, or more specifically, pay off all of that unsecured credit card debt.
Clean the slate.
Clean the slate
before it starts.
Exit the marriage with as little debt as possible. And that may mean selling the house, that may mean paying off the credit cards, but it gives everybody a fresh start from a very difficult situation. All
right. Well, Larry, appreciate you. Good information. And of course, Larry is here to help you get through that absolutely difficult time. Jaburg Wilk, 3200 North Central Avenue is where he is located. He's in Suite 2000 right here in Phoenix. You can give him a call, set up a consultation with him at 602-248-1000. Learn more at jaburgwilk.com.